Hello everyone, this is Ron Broussard with another First Call. And the topic of this first call is about keep moving forward. There's a marker on the rock near the top of Mount Washington, and it marks a spot where a woman climber laid down and died. She was so close to the top that you could almost hit it with a stone. 100 more steps and she would have reached the hut, the shelter she sought. But she didn't know this. She was disheartened by the storm. She was beaten in body, distressed in spirit, and at the end of her courage. She could not see a step ahead. She could not measure how far she had to go. And she died 100 steps from her goal. It's easy to quit, and it's also fatal. When the going is rough and we think that we can't go on, we can make one more step and continue to move forward. When you believe that success is yours, it is. But it's amazing how many people I talk to about relationships they want to achieve in business focus on failing. They begin to have conversations of, what if I fail? When you believe that you will be successful in any endeavor and keep moving forward, then you will. The secret of success is constancy of purpose, says Disraeli. Even in the Bible, Jesus says, he that endures to the end shall be saved. So we must keep on keeping on. I love Burn the Boat's story about Cortez. You see, in February of 1519, Hernando Cortez set sail from Cuba to the Yucatan. He had 11 ships with more than 500 soldiers and 100 sailors to take the world's greatest treasure that had been hoarded by one army for 600 years. And Cortez had heard of this, and with his men, he arrived on the Yucatan shore and began planning and waited to make their assault. When they were ready to attack, Cortez ordered his men to burn the boats. The men were outraged, wondering how would they ever going to get back to their families. And Cortez told them that when we conquer the Yucatan army and gain their fortune, we'll use their boats to go home. Burn the boats. So often we give ourselves a backup plan. We want to make sure that we have something to fall back on if things go wrong. You see, giving yourself a backup plan, that becomes the plan. And you've heard the conversations in your life. If this goes wrong, I can always get a job. If I don't like college, I can always go home. Some people even go into marriage with the attitude, if it doesn't work, I can always get a divorce. You see, you get what you expect to get. Many people say they want success, yet they're not willing to stretch themselves from their normal way of thinking. If you want different results, it's going to require a new way of thinking. One must be willing to stretch themselves to take the required steps for success. To create success, that's the secret. Keep moving forward. Of course, we must know where we are going, so our goals must be clearly defined and fixed in our mind. Now, it's all well and good to say keep on, press on, take another step, then another. I love to be specific, so how do we press on? What do we do when we take another step towards achieving our goals? Ask yourself this question. What is the first action step with any goal, and then do it. Do things to bring you closer to achievement every day. Constantly and consistently take action, follow up, and finish strong on every action you take. Constantly and consistently do 100 little things and then do them every day. Not for someone to say, hey, we're proud of you, but for yourself. Keep making constant and consistent action steps, not one day, but every day. This type of dedication brings those results you want, and depending on the minimum or the maximum effort, you get minimum or maximum results. So there you have it. Remember that the secret of success is having success habits and rituals that put you in a state of confidence and determination. I want to thank you for taking time to watch this first call. I hope you enjoyed this first call. Keep moving forward in your relationships and business and life, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.